Guten Morgen, mi amigos. Here's a status update on the ZX10, my buddy's 2009. We had the engine, he had the engine rebuilt. I pulled the engine out for him. He took it to Dallas, had it rebuilt. We got it back in, hooked everything up, started it up. Inspecting it for leaks or anything like that, any noises, and we found a little leak right here at the bottom of this plate. The oil cooler plate sits in there like so, up on here. It was just dripping from the bottom of that right onto the exhaust right there. It was just dripping, so we let it come up to temperature at least, and then we turned it off, let it cool down, and we pulled the oil cooler off and found that little O-ring in there was not where it was supposed to be. It must have moved while the builder installed it, and it was sitting across just this bottom hole. Maybe, I don't know. But it got smashed up pretty good, as you can see. And it's not a big problem. Kind of sucks he spent all that money on it, and something small like this, but them gaskets can't be, or O-rings or whatever, can't be that much. Simple fix. It's an external part on the engine. 15 foot-pounds for the coolant side, and 15 foot-pounds for the 4 bolts that hold it in. Looks like he's got red Loctite in there. We'll have to clean out, but I think. Oh, and then we got a F1 code. I don't know if it's F1, FI, or whatever it is. That F1 code is from, he eliminated he put block off plates on it because the engine builder guy, when he sent the engine back, it was missing one of the valve covers, or air suction valve covers, right here. It was missing one, and missing this part, so he just bought the block off plates to put on top. And I came across a video somewhere which said to use, what did it say? Oh, hold on 1 minute. Well, anyway, I can't find it. There's a video out there that tells you to use two resistors. I can't remember if it's 10 watt. It's 1020, 10 watt, 20 ohms, or if he used two 5 watt, 10 ohms. And the way he worded it is he put it in parallel and hooked them up. So I don't know if my buddy's gonna order one that's pre-made and plug it in, or if he's gonna go out and try and do it himself or whatever. But that's the other thing we got to do, minor details like that. But on here it says, where we go? Oh man, oil cooler. Part of fun is learning the terminology. Oil cooler. What? That's it? No, there's more than that. There it is. Well, this is just a tiny little computer. It's one of them HDMI plug-in little, so it's not very fast. I just keep it out in the garage here. Oil cooler mounting bolts, 15 foot-pounds. It's going to be in foot-pounds. And oil filter case mounting bolts, 15 foot-pounds. They have an illustration of that later. Maintenance procedure. Oil cooler mounting bolts. Right here. They have a better illustration in here. Coolant flow chart. Oil cooler. Engine lubrication. Here it is. Here's all the details for that. Simple. Replace the O-ring with a new one. We have that O-ring and this O-ring. This is where the leak was, right out the bottom. But it was just dripping. I was surprised because that O-ring that was in there was smashed across the bottom side. And I have a hard time believing if he put these at 15 foot-pounds that would only leak like that. I wonder if they over-torqued these. Well, who cares? Who knows? Easy fix. Not a big deal. He called the guy that built the engine, and he wants him to bring the motorcycle all the way back up to Dallas. And I don't know. If that's what he's got to do for warranty and whatnot, I don't know. But we already took the plate off, so I don't know if that affects anything. But all in all it is this goofy little gasket. Not a big deal. I don't know how much they are. We'll find out. 15 foot-pounds. Slap it back together, and it'll be good. Got the coolant. There was a little seepage on the coolant too. That was nothing big though. That was that little. Let's see if I can get the lens in there. It was seeping a little bit of coolant, but that's not a big deal. That we got fixed right away. It's just that little plug that's here. Oh man. I'm gonna find a decent angle. Bear with me. The lens is on the wrong side of the camera. So, does that work? It's a bolt. It's a bolt. The bolt head right there. I don't know if that turned. Oh man, now we lost all focus. It's that bolt right there. Sorry guys, this is some terrible video. This is way too bright. That bolt was a little loose. Something I should probably check before, but minor things like that. But we got the